Hey, look who made good on a promise to do another video. Hairo here, and I've got Lilith with me today because she doesn't get a lot of attention, and I love her. So she is here with me while I do the BJD Shame Tag. When Chronically Space told me about this tag, I was like, oh, that's good. And then I watched their video, and now here I am making my own confessions of things I've done to my dolls that you aren't supposed to do with them. So I actually sat down earlier and made a list of stuff that's probably considered suspect in BJD land as far as, handling dolls. And the biggest thing I can think of is that I will occasionally carry my dolls around by the head. Never in public, mind you. But, like, in the apartment, I've been known to just do this. It's like, yep, I'm just gonna grab them. Chronically Space said that's probably not that bad because I grip, like, down here by the neck, so there's more support. But I'm pretty sure I've also just done it like this, and that's probably not good for the elastic. I mean, especially in, like, floppy dolls, it's already stretched out enough and you don't want to make it worse, but I have literally carried my EID chase like that before. Just, I don't know why. Just sometimes I'm like, I gotta pick this up. Let me just grab it by the head. That's smart. That's real smart. That leads me to point number 2, is touching their faces. You're not supposed to do that because oils will break down the face up. Well, I do it. I do it way more without thinking than I feel like I used to. But, yeah, I still do that now. Like, if I see something on their face, I'll, like, rub it with a finger to get it off, or I'll just be, like, all up in their business, and you're technically not supposed to do that. But I haven't had any problems. The only person whose face got damaged was Aki's. He's my SID Storm. And that's because he face planted into a tripod while we were out shooting one day. So, like, part of his lip got chipped. Thankfully, just the face up, not the resin. So he's got a chipped lip. And that's probably also point number 3, standing the dolls up and then walking away for a minute. That's how you get damaged. That's how you get screwed up face ups. I learned my lesson. Way more paranoid about that now. Especially with the eyeballs, because they do not stand well at all. I've got a few, though, that are solid enough that I'll set them up and I'll be like, okay, you're good. And then I'll just walk away. I should probably stop doing that. Because one day, one of them's going to face plant and, like, break their nose off, and I am not good enough at sculpting to fix that. So, I better be more careful. Another one is I used to wash my hands a little more often before I handled my dolls. Now I just, like, unless I've been in the kitchen working with food, or if I specifically have something grody on my hands, I don't care. I'll handle them. It's fine. It used to be, though, that whenever I'd be like, oh, I need to do something with my doll, I want to handle my doll, I would be like, oh, wash your hands first. Your hands are gross. Go wash your damn hands. But now I just don't think about it, and it doesn't bother me anymore. I know a lot of beginners will see, like, advice that says, oh, always wash your hands before handling your dolls, but, they're sturdier than you think. They can withstand a lot, and any staining can usually be taken care of by a magic eraser. Speaking of which, like Chronically Space, I'm real bad about cleaning up staining. I'm pretty sure at least 4 or 5 of my dolls have real bad staining on their legs and butts from their clothes. Lewis has a ring around the top of his forehead where his wig sits because I think the netting in the wig is, I don't know what this is, because the netting in the wig is black, so he's just got this sooty stain. But I was like, haven't cleaned it up because it's hidden by the wig, so I'll clean it up whenever I inevitably wipe his face up again. That's how I'm gonna deal with that. Just gotta ignore it. Nobody sees it but me. It's fine. I guess one of the bigger shameful things I have done is when restringing, I use my feet to hold them. I haven't restrung a lot because it's very frustrating and I get real fed up, and usually I have to be like, chronically spaced, come help me do this. I can't do this right. But I have restrung a couple dolls on my own. The story that comes to mind is when I took Aki apart to sand him because he had seams real bad. Like, they were this freaking big, I swear. That's not much of an exaggeration. I spent like the better part of 8 hours sanding those things. So I remember I put his torso on the ground and I was trying to pull the elastic up through his legs, and I was like, welp, putting my feet on this doll. So I used my feet to hold that still while I yanked the elastic up through his legs. And I'm pretty sure my feet weren't that clean. Yeah. I think he's actually the only one I've had to do that to. Luckily, I didn't have to take Nate apart when I got him, because he did not have giant seams, and I was worried about that since he was also from Eiffel House, but he was okay. So, yeah, that's all I can really think of at this point, unless you want to count the fact that they are kept in indirect sunlight at our old apartment. It's a lot darker in the one we moved to, so I'm not going to count it. I don't leave them sitting, like, in front of a window where they can fade or yellow real bad. So that's fine. A little sunlight's fine. It's fine. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys again later. Bye.